Okay, hello YouTube family. This is Kokomo Diva, and I'm coming to you this evening. I'm going to give a little history lesson. I've been trying to figure out what's been going on with my hair. I've been watching all these different YouTube videos and listening to all you ladies talk about this product, that product, what have you. And every time I hear you use a certain certain product, I run out and buy it. And so over the last almost a year, I've been natural almost a year, it'll be a year in August, I have become a product junkie. I mean, anything that you say that will help with dry hair, I would run out and buy it for the most part. And so over these last few months, I'm trying to figure out, my hair has been transitioning, it seems like, on its own. I mean, right now, this is I don't know how well you can see this. This is a two-strand twist out using the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothing. Okay, so I've been doing this for the last really three evenings or 3 days. And what ends up happening, I mean, my hair is still very thick. I love this product because it does seem to keep my hair very moist. However, it doesn't seem to be growing, I don't know, like I think or thought it should be. It just seems like my top back, I believe it's been shedding, or I don't know, it's not as long as it was a couple of months ago. So anyway, this two-strand twist, it's just a curly afro basically. And I took these combs and I just stuck it in on the side over here just to, and it's not a fro hawk, it's just, I just stuck it there just to do something different, because over the course of the day it starts to look like this. It just shrinks, even with this style. I mean, there's some parts that are really curly. I don't know if you can see that, but then there's some parts that's just straight afro, and that's this front. So anyway, if you really, and I'll speak for myself, I am really interested in my hair. I want my hair to be healthy all the way around. I don't just want natural hair, just to have natural hair. I want healthy hair. And so I'm no longer focusing on length. I'm focusing on strength, the strength of my hair throughout this journey. So I've done some research. Now, this is probably going to be, I don't know, I would say maybe a 3-part video, because I'm going to take some time and I would like to educate you as I'm educating myself. Now, I'm reading some of this for the first time myself, but I want to really start to do some research on my hair and really look at those products that are good and bad for my hair, because I really don't know. Okay, first thing I'll talk about is alcohol. You always hear alcohol is not good for your hair. So over the course of time, I've been looking at products to see if there's alcohol in it, and the first time I see the word alcohol, I put the product back down. And also what I've done, I'm pulling out some of my products that I bought over the last several months, and I'm looking at it to see, if there's alcohol in it. But then I thought, well, alcohol, I mean, what kind of alcohol? So I did some research. So just hear me out for a little bit. I'm going to share some information with you. And again, this will probably go into a 2-part video. Now I'm going to look down a little bit because I'm actually reading and I'm also looking at my laptop, so just bear with me. But I think you will appreciate some of this information, because as I'm reading it and researching it, this has been very helpful for me. Okay, so we talk about, again, alcohol. Is alcohol drying for the hair? Okay, again, alcohol can be bad, and alcohol can be good. Okay, you hate comments like that, right? But listen to this. Okay, ethanol, ethanol, is only one alcohol. It's commonly used in hairspray products. It's also quite handy in a beer or a margarita. So the hairspray that you use on your hair, the alcohol that's in it can also be placed in your beer or a margarita. Interesting. Another alcohol is isopropyl, isopropyl alcohol, or rubbing alcohol. Both are familiar. However, if you're ordering a margarita, you definitely want ethanol, not the isopropyl alcohol. Okay, so there's some little interesting information there. All right, something else is basically there are thousands. I'm finding this out. There are thousands of alcohols. Thousands. Can you imagine? Not hundreds, but thousands of alcohol. So some are solid and some are liquid. Some alcohols can be ingested, and other alcohols will kill you if you drink them. Okay, some of this we already know, right? So we're talking about our hair. Okay, so again, is alcohol good or is it bad? All right, many alcohols are actually healthy for our hair, and that's what I looked into, okay? Alcohols used to make a product more volatile or evaporate quickly are not good for hair. Ethanol, as we talked about, is one of those alcohols. However, the alcohols that are fatty actually help add moisture to the hair and skin and soften them. So those types of alcohols you'll find in like your Finest hydrating, moisturizing hair products. Okay, cetearyl, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, cetearyl, cetearyl alcohol. This is a natural derived alcohol. It's found in hair conditioners. It provides the creamy consistency and makes it easier to distribute the product throughout the hair, okay? It also lubricates the hair, making it easier to comb. That's cetearyl alcohol, cetearyl. So write this stuff down and look to see if it's in your products, okay? Again, cetearyl alcohol. This is a good lubricating alcohol used to make the hair, make it easier to comb your hair, and also it's a creamy consistency and makes it easier to distribute the product through your hair. All right, the next alcohol is cetyl or cetyl, I don't know, CETYL alcohol, CETYL. This is a fatty alcohol that is derived from coconut and palm oils. So this alcohol is actually an emollient, and it makes the hair and skin softer. So cetyl or cetyl, CETYL alcohol is a good alcohol for the hair, okay? Stearyl, STEARYL alcohol is another fatty alcohol, okay? It's actually a white solid and is insoluble in water. This alcohol is often used in conditioners and shampoos and also acts as an emollient, a hair softener. So stearyl alcohol is good, STEARYL alcohol. So those are just a couple that I found, you know, in doing some research that are pretty good for your hair. Again, many fine shampoos and conditioners contain some very good alcohols. Okay, define fine shampoos and conditioners. So again, when you're looking, ethanol is one that's not good for the hair, but CETEARYL, cetearyl alcohol is good. CETYL alcohol is good, and then STEARYL alcohol. So all these appear to be something that's really good, a good moisturizer, good emollient to help comb product through your hair. Okay, and I'm going to take a quick break here and take a look at a product. Now, one thing I've noticed, and you've noticed this too, when you start to look at the ingredients on your products, I don't know, can you see this? How do I make that work? I mean, you can probably see it as I'm putting it up to the camera, but for me, it's hard to read the small print. So I found this little, I don't know, just something I had in my office. I just made a mess. It's a little magnifying glass, and I had to put it up on the back of this thing. This is actually a it says Triple Moisture Deep Recovery Hair Mask by Neutrogena. This was something that I purchased because it says at the very bottom down there that this is really good for dry hair. Triple Moisture, right, by Neutrogena, and it was good. It's a deep recovery hair mask, good for dry hair. So I looked on the back. Okay, water, first ingredient, and that's supposed to be good, right? CETYL alcohol, and I already said that. Sorry. that CETYL is a good alcohol. It's a fatty alcohol, and it was actually an emollient to make the hair feel soft, so that's good. And then there's this, I don't know what this word is, it's a bihydramonium, some kind of chloride, okay, skeptical. And then there's some other long word that I cannot pronounce, but then I get to an interesting word, dimethicone. 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 It's probably the I think the 6th ingredient in here. So I went and I did a little research on dimethicone. In black hair, dimethicone can actually burn the hair when heat is applied. And the bad news is that about 90% of the black hair shampoos use dimethicone. Let me read that again. In black hair, meaning natural hair, dimethicone can actually burn the hair when heat is applied. And the bad news is that about 90% of the black hair shampoos use dimethicone, okay? So dimethicone is not good for the hair. And I think a lot of you, we've heard you talk about the different cones, what have you. That's not good. This particular article, when I found this or did the research on it, it actually talks about what is good for the hair. Sorry, I lost my place here. Emu hair products. Well, that's a hair product, but it talks about argan oil, basically. That argan oil or Moroccan oil is amazing for our hair. All right, so and I know that's the newest craze out there because I've actually bought some products with argan oil or Moroccan oil in it. So interesting that, you know, hey, something that's for dry hair moisturizes it, has water as the first ingredient and a good alcohol, but then it also has dimethicone, which is not necessarily good for the hair. So this is something that I will, and I don't know, I've used this maybe once or twice. You can see it. I'm not good with this camera. So there's still quite a bit in here. So this will go to someone. I'll let them know what I found, and if they want it, they can have it, but I won't use this on my hair anymore, okay? So I will be back with some more history about what's good and what's not good for, and I'll say my hair or our hair because we're sharing this information. And, you know, again, I encourage you to research, but let me take a break and I will be back, okay?